What's up, guys, and welcome to another video of Dev Talks with your host Travian, where we talk about everything engineering technology wise. And in this video, we're going to be going over some long haul trucks that are going on in China. So without further ado, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share, and let's dive right in.
Long-haul trucking on a vast network of expressways that surpasses even the US in length is the lifeblood of China's sprawling industrial supply chains, not to mention the nation's booming e-commerce. Domestic express deliveries last year shattered all records, with nearly 175 billion parcels shipped. But there are growing pains, including a shortage of drivers.
Actually, truck driver is a very well-paid job in China in terms of a blue-collar job. But a young person, they'd rather to do the food delivery, which earn much less, but not to do the trucking job because that is lonely and dangerous.
Today, we've hitched a ride with longtime truck driver Fu Tingfeng on the last leg of his solo 500-mile trip from Wuhan to Shanghai. Normally, such a journey would require two drivers taking turns. But Fu, for the better part of a year now, has been driving one of the 3,000 tractor-trailers in China equipped with an advanced driver assistance system from Chinese startup Inceptio Technology, which takes a lot of the driving of the 31-ton rig out of his hands.
When people are visually fatigued, for example when changing lanes, you think the distance between the vehicles is enough, right? Then you turn the steering wheel and it is normal to get a scratch. You can see on the screen that the radar and camera must have reached a certain distance, a safe distance between the vehicles, before it allows the lane change.
Driver assistance technology is facing intense scrutiny in China since a fatal crash in March of a Xiaomi SU7 EV that had its autopilot system turned on. When this ADAS system is engaged, Fu doesn't need to keep his foot on the pedals, as the rig handles acceleration and braking, as well as lane changes and maintaining safe distances. Inceptio has logged more than 215 million accident-free operational kilometers.
There's a lot of congestion ahead.
Lots of traffic.
Yes, but the system can handle all kinds of road conditions. Doesn't matter if there's a traffic jam.
6 cameras, 5 radars, and 1 LiDAR sensor help the truck navigate most hazards, and remote monitoring makes sure Fu is not over-relying on technology. So he's saying the sensor there up at the windshield will tell if he's drowsing off, and then the seatbelt will shake and the seat will shake to kind of wake him up.
The seatbelt.
That's insane. Like, we look at a lot of this stuff. This is the future of where people are going, and this is exactly where I said we should be working alongside technology rather than fully relying on it, because you can't sit in a place where, and I know in the US, like with Tesla and Waymo, you have those robo taxis and they're all self-driven cars. They're going to try to do this with trucks as well. But the point here is, hey, if we can still pay you the good amount of money, the trucks are basically driving themselves, but you need to stay awake so that if anything goes wrong with this, where you can fix it instantly. If anything goes wrong with this, you can fix it. That's basically what this is doing. This is exactly what this is doing, yo. You can literally be chilling most of your drive. That's why they're saying, hey, he can do this. He don't need a partner anymore because this is his partner, and it'll keep him up. It'll keep him reliable and things like that for these long drives and everything. And it's this safe, especially with a person in the back. This is where technology is overall going, and this is why I say people and technology should be working together as a whole. This is exactly how they should be working together as a whole. For real. I like it. I agree with it. I think it's really decent. It's really nice for them. The crazy part is that little camera sensor thing that will shake and wake him up, like with the seatbelt, all that, whatever. Hey, they need to put that in every truck regardless. I don't know who's controlling that, or if it just automatic. I guess the sensor automatically can tell if somebody's getting drowsy and things like that. I know people do that in their regular cars driving long distances and things like that. Some people get tired. You ain't get enough sleep. I mean, it depends, yo. Like, it just gives you a little wakey. Make sure you stay awake so nothing happens. They got all these different safety things on there. I'm more curious about what cameras on the back. Like, I get they have cameras pointing back and everything, but do they not need sensors on the backs of the trailers as well too, or not? Maybe that'll be more accurate. These are kind of the things that I'm thinking about right now. But overall, this seems like a cool thing of where we're going on a technological aspect. Especially this is what China's working on. Some of this stuff can be implemented in the U.S. I believe it will be great.
Will tighten on you. It would even shake loose a kidney stone, just like a massage chair.
Fu's employer, delivery company YTO Express, has 300 Inceptio ADAS-equipped trucks in its fleet and plans to add another 400 this year. At first, a bit skeptical, YTO now sees labor costs reduced by about a third and fuel savings of around 1 liter for every 100 kilometers.
It can eliminate some of the dangerous driving behaviors of individual drivers, which reduces risks to our shipments.
For the 46-year-old Fu, he says the advancements may just delay his previously planned retirement from the road.
I can drive this truck without getting tired even after working for more than 10 hours. I have a lot of energy.
Having arrived safely in Shanghai, Stephen Engel, Bloomberg News.
Yeah, so this is overall where everybody's going to be going. Hey, he can work longer hours. I'm guessing they're saving that they spend less in fuel in incidents, and they spend less in fuel because the program in there is not doing a bunch of extra stuff that normal drivers would be doing, or extra gas throttling and a lot of other stuff on that aspect, right? That could be taking up more gas and fuel. So it's really reserving on how much fuel is being used because it's driving more optimally. And then it's less accidents and everything that are going on that are ruining their shipments and money and things along that line because they're using these trucks and having these drivers work alongside technology and things. So I really think this is a lot of cool stuff that they have going out here. And I think this is something that this concept should be everywhere with helping these truck drivers, because you don't understand how many accidents are happening and tragic accidents happen from these truck drivers constantly year after year. Yo, I know somebody out there, like if I was a bigger channel, somebody out there would for sure know somebody in their family that's been in incidents with trucks. I've been almost in incidents with trucks before and getting out of them and things like that have been scary. I'm telling you, scary. So anything to make it safer out here, I mean, I welcome it, especially when you have people working together with it. So I definitely agree with it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Is it something you like, you agree with, anything along that aspect? Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. I really appreciate everybody who does. You guys have no idea. We're almost at 500. I really appreciate you. Without further ado, peace. See you next time.